I get excited because that when there's something not defined and there's gray area, that means there's opportunity to learn more and to create something that didn't exist before. I'm Anastasia Baer, Anna for short. I'm a Sustainability, Science, and Technology Senior Director in UL Solutions. Part of the role involves engaging a lot of external organizations, be that standard setters or framework developers, or even some of the regulatory bodies in order to develop scientifically sound methodologies, tools, frameworks so that we can then advance a lot of the sustainability agenda globally. So customers develop new solutions and applications, be that finding new materials or trying to address some specific sustainability topics like carbon reduction or circularity. That innovation oftentimes comes with trade-offs with respect to life cycle sustainability impacts. And so customers oftentimes come to us, right, but may have only one side of the question or the puzzle presented as a problem statement for us. I often get pulled into those conversations to see and hear, is there some sustainability angle that we need to contribute, and is there a need to help them sometimes with the kind of broader sustainability innovation? I think it's one of these interdisciplinary fields where a lot of different scientific areas are converging, which allows us to see kind of bigger pictures. We're being asked to de-risk some of the future solutions with the help of sustainability thinking, and specifically with the help of life cycle analysis as a methodology. What I see as a evolving kind of understanding in how sustainability tools and methodologies help make decisions around this kind of, closing the loop. Is it a good thing or a bad thing, right? And with sustainability thinking and the life cycle analysis kind of thinking and methodologies, it's never a good or a bad thing. It's always about trade-offs. That's what makes it exciting for me because as an engineer and trained to solve problems, it's really frustrating sometimes that when we solve one problem, we create a different one, right? And oftentimes it's not because we do that on purpose, obviously, but it's because we don't think through all of these potential consequences. So again, these kinds of methodologies that sustainability science tends to rely on, they help us solve these problems with minimizing these unintended consequences, or at least forecasting it ahead of time, how to avoid some of them or maybe how to mitigate them. In the kind of context of global sustainability language, handprint typically means kind of what good you leave behind, right? Versus the footprint tends to mean the negative burdens that you leave behind. So the concept in there is that we want to minimize our footprints and maximize our handprints. And I think that framing really helps to think about that it's not about doing less bad, which is just minimizing the footprint, right? But it's really about doing more good on balance, right? More benefits, so then the net impact for the world is positive.